Good morning, everybody. Last night was the coldest night we've had so far this freeze, pretty much the last hard freeze night. And came out scouting yesterday afternoon to a completely new area, never been here before, but saw this little creek that meandered through here. Looked like it was probably spring fed, looked like it had a good bit of flow. So started scouting down along it, started seeing a lot of ducks in here. Talked to the landowner, super cool guy, said he actually used to hunt down here. He's a little bit older now, so he doesn't hunt down here anymore, but he said, go ahead and have a crack at them. So I just got the decoys thrown out. He did say that when he used to hunt down here, there was a ton of little teal birds. You gotta be dead now. Flock of gadwall there. Clean little triple. There we go. 3 nice gaddy drakes. 3 for 3. Beautiful decoy as well. I was watching the front two. I didn't even see the back ones coming into land, so glad they put down where they did. Flight is definitely like a typical Virginia flight along here. I mean, they flew hard 10 minutes before light, and now we're 15 minutes after, 10 minutes after, and it's damn near dead, but hopefully can pick off a couple stragglers. Gadwall on the river. Quite the experience. Ooh. Young drake gadwall there. You can always tell with them when they have that speckling on the belly still, but he'll eat. Got plenty of ducks flying. Wonder if the greenheads are going to be flying later. There were a good few greenheads in here. It was majority gadwalls, but there was definitely some green in here, so maybe they're flying a little later. I haven't seen one for sure so far. Oh, of course. That was a poke. Red-legged mallard. Not the biggest bodied one, but late flying. Kind of figured that was what the mallards would do in here. For some reason, mallards, when it gets cold, just don't like to move early. All the other ducks had zero problem with it, but they definitely took their time there. know where them teal came from. Drake Gadwall ate it up though. Hit him with the little Gadwall call. Lots of small Gadwall drakes down here, but they sure are pretty. I'll go down here and I'll show y'all. What is that? Another Gadwall? Show y'all this grass down here in this riffle. This stuff is pretty neat. Probably should have set up on it. Yeah, so here it is. This is what they're after in here. Mossy type stuff. I have zero clue what that is, but pretty much just grows in the riffles here and strung out from here all the way down to the bottom of that riffle, down where that single's going in right now. So, well, as I'm picking up these decoys, I just want to really quickly explain why I set them out like I did. I did a dozen Gadwall and widgeon right here, all grouped up tight along the bank, and then half dozen mallards and a couple black ducks over there grouped up tight along the bank as well. And a couple of years ago, I probably would have just spread them out all the way across the river loosely, strung them up there, down through here. But birds, when it gets cold and they're congregated on something like this, a river where there's really not much food, it seems like they just wad up really tight. They're not really spread out. They travel around in these small little flocks, sometimes big flocks, but very rarely do you see them just strung out real loosely, ones and twos all here and there. So that's why I set these decoys tight like I did. Think it worked out pretty well. Obviously the X was down there about 100 yards, but it worked to pull in just enough for me to pick off my 6.
One day later.
Good morning, everybody. Back down on the skinny water again today. Found another big wad of ducks in basically just another set of riffles yesterday morning after I hunted. Got a big riffle up there, big riffle right here. Ducks were spread out all the way through it, really concentrated right here on the second riffle though. So just got in here, running a little bit late this Where the heck did they come from? Yeah, like I said, I'm running a little bit behind this morning. I ran into a cactus from right at the start of my walk and had to pull some thorns out of the waders, but got just a small spread set up, a dozen decoys, got a perfect, or I don't know if it's perfect, but a really cool little perch up here, probably 10 yards above the water. Oh, gonna have to go after that one right now. I don't know why they flared off. Maybe I'm too out in the open. That was lucky. Dang thing impaled itself. Very, very lucky. Studly little gadwall there. Definitely seems like there's more birds so far that don't have a spot picked out. Probably got froze out of a pond or something. Last night it got down to about 12 with 0 wind. Tiny little gadwall. Did not think I'd shoot a ringneck down here. let alone two. There we go, pair of ringnecks, pair of ringneck drakes. Definitely seems like there's some weird stuff out here this morning. Did not see a ringneck at all yesterday. Thought I threw 2 ammo boxes in here. Had one that had like 10 shells in it. I thought I threw another full one in here just in case. Not shooting particularly well this morning. I got 2 shells left, so gonna have to be very selective on my shots if I want to finish with 6 this morning. 4 or 5 gadwalls just came down around the corner down here. Looks like they started tipping up pretty much immediately. Definitely feeding. I haven't seen a duck fly in about the last 15 minutes. Just had 5 gadwalls swim up around the corner, feed a little bit, and then swim back. But this sun is about to break over the horizon, so I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can get the mojo to stick somewhere in here. I'm gonna go move right over there where I'll be in the shade for a good little bit longer. If nothing else, I'll go try and make a stalk on those gadwalls here in 20-30 minutes if nothing flies, but hopefully get just a little trickle like I did yesterday. Ringnecks. Not a shot I want to take with 2 shells left in the gun. Nope. Little late flurry of action though. Oh man, missing a lot of opportunities. Well, I'm gonna go do a little bit of walking. I got some sort of duck upstream of me, like 100 yards, and then those 5 gadwalls are still down there, probably 300 yards below me. I had that pair of widgeon come over earlier and shot at the drake. Saw him flinch, but didn't think I really hit him. Thought I probably shot right in front of him. Came around that corner because I saw something with a big white wing patch floating down. I thought it was a live duck, gadwall or widgeon. Drake widgeon, stone dead. Real pretty one. No way, she's gonna die. Gotta die. Yep, there she goes. Young little Drake gadwall there to wrap up the morning. Thought he was a hen, but sure enough, a little first year Drake, I'm sure. So not the best shooting today, not the prettiest decoy in action, but just an incredible place down here. This is a really neat spot. I really like these steep banks and just the way the sun has come up in here, just pretty magical. Haven't heard a car all morning, haven't heard a dog all morning. Just out here in the middle of nowhere with the ducks. A couple things I wanted to point out before I wrap this one up. This riffle has like next to none of that grass. That grass was all in that riffle that I hunted yesterday. but you can kind of see it clinging right to the top of the rocks, that green stuff. So I assume that's what they're eating in here. If anybody knows what it is, I'd be really interested to find out. I did some digging yesterday, but couldn't come up with anything conclusive. And then the other thing I wanted to show you all real quick is this ringneck's foot. Did not notice this until I was taking a little picture here, but this ringneck has like a club foot. I don't know if that was from a snapping turtle taking off the ends of his toes or what, but definitely not a normal ringneck foot there. Really interesting. I've seen club feet a couple times before, but nothing that really looked like that. So if anybody knows what causes that, let me know in the comment section as well. But awesome little mixed bag. Time to get packed on out here. If you guys did enjoy this video, I'd really appreciate if you click that subscribe button. And if you have any questions about the hunt, leave it in the comment section down below. Hope everybody out there is staying safe. God bless, and thanks for watching.